Ever wondered how some people make every photo look like art? Their photos just look so beautiful and amazing, while your photos are honestly not great. You feel lucky if you get a good one. Haha, well, don't worry. The good news is that anyone can become a skilled photographer. In fact, you don't need a fancy camera or years of experience to take great photos. I'm Mr. Class, and in this video, I'll be breaking down the basics of photography in the simplest way possible, so you can start shooting with confidence in no time. Whether you're using an advanced camera or just your smartphone, this lesson is for you. Part 1. What is photography? Let's start with an intro of photography. At its core, photography is just capturing light. A camera records light and shadows, freezes a moment, and then turns it into an image. The gear that you use is helpful, but what matters most is how you capture what you see. This includes your perspective, your timing, and your understanding of light and composition. So let's dive into the details. Part 2. Understanding exposure. Exposure is how bright or dark your photo is. It's controlled by three settings: shutter speed, aperture, and ISO. Shutter speed is how fast your camera takes a photo. Fast shutter equals frozen motion. Slow shutter equals motion blur. Aperture controls how much light enters the lens and how blurry the background is. It is measured through f numbers, also called f-stop. A small f number, like f/1.8, equals more blur. A large f number, like f/16, will have everything in focus. ISO, which stands for International Standards Organization, is simply your camera's sensitivity to light. Low ISO equals cleaner images. High ISO equals brighter images with more grain. Together, these three create what is called the exposure triangle. Learning to balance them is key, so make sure you play around with different settings to get a better understanding of how these work. With practice, you'll learn the right settings to get the picture you want every time. Part 3. Composition. Composition is how you frame your photo. Here are a few classic tricks. 1. Leading lines. Use paths, roads, or shapes to guide the viewer's eyes to the subject. 2. Framing. Use windows, doors, or natural shapes to frame your subject. 3. Negative space. Don't overcrowd. Sometimes, emptiness makes a subject pop and will result in a great photo. 4. Last but not least, the rule of thirds. This one is a very useful and popular one, so I'll explain in detail. Imagine your photo is divided into a 3 by 3 grid. In other words, take two horizontal lines and two vertical lines to divide it into 9 rectangles. Place subjects of the picture where the lines meet, which means in one of the 4 intersection points, on the top left, top right, bottom left, or bottom right. And that's it. Now remember, you don't have to follow these rules every time, but understanding them will make your photos better. Part 4. Light is everything. Good photography is all about good lighting. For outdoor photos, try shooting photos during golden hour. That is, just after sunrise or before sunset. This time of day will provide soft, warm light. I suggest you avoid harsh midday sun unless you're using it creatively. And always pay attention to where the light's coming from. Front light shows detail, side light adds drama, and backlight creates silhouettes. As for indoor photos, just make sure you have proper light setup. You'll typically need the right balance, not too dark and not too bright. Part 5. A camera versus a phone. Can you take great photos with a phone? Absolutely. Today's smartphones are incredibly powerful and are equipped with amazing cameras. What matters more than the gear is knowing how to use it. So whether you're using a professional camera or a smartphone, make sure to clean your lens. Tap to focus. Adjust exposure manually if you can. and use portrait mode thoughtfully, not just for every shot. Part 6. Practice makes perfect. Photography is a skill. The more you shoot, the better you get. Try photo challenges, like taking 10 shots of the same object from different angles. Also, look at photos you love and ask questions like, how was this taken? What lighting was used? And what composition? You'll start seeing patterns and you'll learn from them. If you practice often, eventually, you'll take photos much more naturally and you'll notice your photos getting better. Part 7. Editing. Editing is how your photos really come to life. Apps like Lightroom, VSCO, Snapseed, or even your phone's built-in editor let you adjust brightness, contrast, saturation, and much more. But remember, don't overdo it. A good edit does not hide the original image, it enhances it. Part 8. What to shoot. Still not sure what to photograph? Start with what's around you: your city, your food, your pets, your friends. Photography isn't about special trendy places or popular travel spots. It's about observation. Look for color, shape, and light in your surroundings. Beauty is everywhere if you learn to notice it. And once you do, you can capture all that beauty through your photos. In conclusion, photography is like a superpower. You start seeing the world differently. So pick up your camera, go explore, and remember, the best camera is the one you have with you. If this video helped, hit like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments what you're most excited to shoot next. I'll see you in the next video.